Hi, this is Brendan from Ford Sireton again. Today I'm going to be going over this 2017 F150 XL. This is the base model truck. It's the bottom of the trim levels. So I'm going to go over this truck with everyone today. As you can see, the front end here, the reason you can tell it by it's an XL by just looking at it is you have the 3-bar grill versus the multi-bar grill like an XLT or an XTX. You have the multi-bar black plastic grill. Okay, this particular one, there you go, F150 XL. As you see, this also has the EcoBoost badge on the door. This particular one is the 2.7 EcoBoost. It's the twin turbo V6. You see the color is blue jeans metallic, dark gray cloth interior with the fold down seat. And as you can see, there's all your standard equipment up on the top. You have equipment group 101A, which gives you the XL series with the power windows, power locks, power mirrors, cruise control. There you can see there's your 2.7, 355 rear, color coordinated carpet. The standard flooring on an XL is vinyl or rubber, like vinyl flooring. So on those, the carpet is an upcharge on those, as well as the STX. It's with the Class 4 trailer hitch, AM, FM, CD, auto start stop, 23-gallon tank, backup camera is an option, and this has the chrome appearance package, which gives you the chrome front bumper on the bottom, as well as the fog lamps, the painted 17-inch rims, and as you can see here in the back, it's got the chrome back bumper too. Okay, there's no running boards that are standard on an XL. Those are an option. They're not included with anything. So I'm gonna go over the interior in a couple seconds here. As you can see, there's the MSRP of $38,780, but this does have pretty aggressive rebates because it's an XL. Ford incentivizes the XLs and XLTs pretty aggressively because they're the more common truck that the average person buys. So they incentivize those a little bit better. So this will qualify for good incentives. As you can see, it is the extended cab. So it has the full 180-degree suicide door, as well as the 90-degree notch. Same back seat. You can see the cloth styling, I guess you could say, is different on the XL. It's a little bit of different material, but it's still the same type of cloth. It's still pretty rigid, pretty aggressive. So it's pretty durable for your, for a work truck and everything like that. As you can see here, we got your standard radio. Go ahead and start the truck up. Get the AC going. It's a little bit hot.
When you go.
Okay, as you can see, there's your AM, FM, CD. Also has the CD players right down there. This particular one does not have. Oh, this one does have it. This one has the Bluetooth. This one doesn't have the satellite radio. So this still has your Bluetooth. It still has the backup camera and everything. Camera's gonna be right there on the screen. Got your traction control. There's your auto start, stop, and the hazard button. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I have gone over a lot of these features that you can get. The STX, XLT have some of these features. XLT obviously has a lot more. So there's not a whole lot to cover, so I'm just going to cover the basics and everything. You got your four-wheel drive. That is electronic shift on the fly. So if you're driving down the road and you need to pop it in for whatever reason, you're able to do that. You have the same type of steering wheel as you have on the STX. It's a rubberized steering wheel. Which I feel fits this truck better because XLs are typically work trucks. Typically, that's going to be what most people end up using an XL for, is they're using it for construction or work or things like that. So having this rubber steering wheel gives it some pretty aggression. You don't have to worry about anything ripping or anything like that. There's no leather. As you can see, the same gauge cluster as you would see on an XLT, STX. Got the 4-inch screen there in the center. Same functions as the other trucks I've gone over. They have the same menus, the same screens, same towing statuses, things of that nature. You got your settings and you have your gauges up top. Same steering wheel controls as you would find on the other trucks I've gone over so far. You have your arrows to control the center screen. You got your audio controls, Bluetooth, voice activation stuff, as well as your normal cruise control. You got your headlights, fog lights, and automatic headlights. Because it's the 2.7, which right now on the 17 Ford F-150s currently, the only ones that have electronic parking brake, or I should say have electronic parking brake availability, is on the 2.7. None of the other trucks have it. They still have the manual foot brake that you push down with your foot. Full power windows, power mirrors, window lock, power locks. You got the blind spot spotter mirror built into to both sides, which is kind of cool. You do have a dimming rear mirror. It's not automatic, but it's traditional clip down. It'll dim everything for you. Same light controls as the STX right here on the ceiling. As you see, the little grid here is the Bluetooth microphone. You have your sun visors. As you can see, there's no back window on this one. It's just a standard glass. You have your cup holders here in the bottom. You got your under the seat storage, and then you do have the flip down seat, which is different from the STX. The STX has the center console standard, so this is a little bit different. And you do have on this particular, on the XL, is the one thing I want to point out, because I am trying to point out differences. This doesn't open. All this is a cushion for your arm. Okay, so the only storage you have is down below the bottom seat. Some people like to take this out because it kind of gets in the way if you're using the cup holders down there. So you can take the center headrest out. As you can see, you have your cup holders up top and a little tray here to put your phone or anything like that without it flying around when you're driving. So I think that pretty much covers it. Like I said, this is going to be a short video. There's not a whole lot on the XL to really kind of go over versus like an XLT and stuff like that. There's just its basic features, but you still do get a lot. You still get Bluetooth, you still get a backup camera, you still get a CD player. You still have charging ports and plenty of space. I kind of wish that you got the storage here, because you can't. I don't believe you can get a center console, fixed center console in the XL. It's only on the STX. So I wish they had that, but try to keep it, trying to keep costs down, trying to keep it basic, because it does have to stay in the XL price point. It can't be too aggressive, otherwise we're not, people aren't going to want to buy these trucks. They're going to step up to an XLT, or they're just not going to buy them, period. So Ford has to try to keep the cost as minimal as they can. So I think that pretty much does it. The next truck I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Lariat. I'm going to cover what's the significant features on that, what you get on the Lariat that kind of sets apart from an XLT and the other trucks. So I think that pretty much covers it. Thanks for watching. If there's any requests for any videos or anything you need me to go over on any particular truck, or any of the Sync 3 stuff, or functionality of vehicles, just let me know. I can do the other vehicles. I'm eventually going to, my next vehicle after I'm done trucks will be the Ford Escapes. Like I mentioned before, I'm going to be doing them to show you the different trim levels and different options and different features that you get with them, and the various price differences and things like that. Like I said, this truck here, speaking of price, is $38,780 is your MSRP, but you do have pretty aggressive rebates from Ford on the XL F150s as well as the XLTs. So you'll definitely get some nice discounts, some good incentives to buy this truck. So don't be scared off by the $38,000 sticker. You pay nowhere near that. As you can see, the MPG is 18, 20, and 23 with this truck. Does have the power tailgate lock with the remote, and so when you press lock, it automatically will lock and unlock the tailgate. So I think that pretty much covers it. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you have any requests for anything, or anything you need me to show you, or anything of specific nature, please let me know. Put it in the comments so I can try to put that on my list to make that video and move forward. Thanks so much for watching. If you are in the market for a vehicle, a new Ford, I have a lot of inventory to choose from on new Fords. I have about 300 new Fords I can choose from. And I also have access to about 700 to 800 used cars within my company that I can get. So if you're looking for a newer used vehicle, new Ford, or any used vehicle, please contact me. Come in and see me. Like my page on Facebook at Brendan17 F150. I always going to be posting the specials that Ford has, as well as some really cool kind of used cars that we get. We have a few nice Mustangs that we just got in. We have a lot of cool trucks that we have in used inventory, so that's something that I'm going to be sharing on my Facebook page very often. Stuff we get in that's really nice. That stuff has low miles on it, like that truck right up ahead, that brown one right in the center there. It's got the stickers on it. That's one of our used ones. It's a 15 F150 Lariat with 18,000 miles. Great looking truck, awesome color, very rare color. So things like that, I'll be posting on my Facebook page. It's at Brendan17 F150, BRENDON 17 F150. And again, like my page here on YouTube, Brendan, that's Ford Saturday. Have a great day, everyone.